Good morning, students. This is Kumut Parashar, DGT Science from KV Mukamaghat. Today we will learn about the topic respiration in humans. In human being, many organs take part in the process of respiration. So we can call them organs of respiratory system. In the figure you can see there are various organs of respiratory system. The main organs of human respiratory system are nose, nasal passage, also called nasal cavity, trachea, bronchi, lungs, and diaphragm. The human respiratory system starts from nose because we can take air from nose. Our nose has two holes in it which are called nostrils. We have two nostrils. After that, there is a common passage for food and air, which is called pharynx. This is the pharynx. It is a common passage between nose and mouth cavity. From nasal passage, air enters into a tube-like structure, which is called trachea. The air coming from nostrils during breathing passes through trachea. The walls of the trachea consist of cartilaginous rings. In the figure you can see cartilaginous rings. These rings provide support to the trachea and also it avoid collapse the wall of trachea when there is no air in it. So they have very important function in it. After that, the trachea runs down the neck and divide into two smaller tubes called bronchi. These two bronchi are connected to two lungs. In the figure we can see the trachea divided into two parts, which is called bronchi, and each bronchi opens into two lungs. The lungs lie in the chest cavity, which is separated from abdominal cavity. This area is chest cavity, and after that abdominal cavity begins. A muscular flap-like structure, seat of muscle, is called diaphragm, which separate chest cavity from the abdomen cavity. Now each bronchi divides into very smaller tube-like structures called bronchioles. The smallest branches are called bronchioles. They have many pouch-like structure at the end. In the figure you can see there are various pouch-like structure. These are called alveoli. These alveoli are balloon-shaped air pouches. The wall of alveoli are very thin and they are surrounded by blood capillaries. The function of alveoli is exchange of gases like CO2 and O2. That is, the alveoli give oxygen to the blood capillaries and take carbon dioxide from the blood capillaries, and uh, this CO2 goes back from the nose. The diaphragm and the muscle attached to the ribs contract, due to which our chest cavity expand. Once again, the alveoli are surrounded by very thin blood vessels called capillaries carrying blood in them. The oxygen present in alveoli diffuses into blood capillaries and CO2 goes back to the lungs, because in the breathing we inhale first and after that we exhale too. In this way, the process of gaseous exchange completed in human respiratory system. In the figure we can see when we breathe in, our rib cage moves upward and outward. This creates more surface area for filling the air. And in second case, when we breathe out, that is exhalation, the rib cage goes downward and inward, and diaphragm muscle also moves upward. You can do this activity by itself. When in air breathe in and when air breathe out, how do you feel? When we breathe in, the chest cavity became bigger, and then we breathe out, the chest cavity became smaller. This is the complete process of respiration. Thank you.